a Milky Way mixed with a Crunch Bar. Very happy to see normal price eggs at Trader Joe's today. And the total for this week came out to... Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you saw by the title, today's video is going to be another weekly Trader Joe's grocery haul. You guys really seem to love when I film these types of videos, and to be honest, these are some of my favorite types of videos to film as well. I hope today's video gives you some meal inspiration on what to pick up on your next Trader Joe's run. As always, I will have all the prices for every item I am about to share in this video, so I hope you find that helpful. If you enjoyed today's video, I would love for you to stick around and like and subscribe so that you can be alerted every single time I upload new videos. If you enjoyed today's video, I will also leave a link in my description below to other Trader Joe haul videos I have done, so feel free to binge those afterwards. I do also want to quickly mention that this grocery haul is for 2 people, and this typically will last us about a week to a week and a half. With all that being said, I will go ahead and get right into this haul. So, starting off with the first bag, the first thing I have in here is just my receipt, and I will actually share the total for this week's groceries at the end of this video. And so moving on to the first item, the first thing I picked up were a pack of eggs, and you guys, I was so excited to see the price of the eggs for this week. They were $2.99. Finally back to normal price. I honestly think the last time I picked up eggs, I want to say the price was $6.99 or $7.99. So very happy to see normal price eggs at Trader Joe's today. The next thing I picked up is some marinated chicken, and this is the shawarma chicken thighs. I have picked this up before. It is so good. I'm probably going to make this for dinner sometime this week with some rice and some veggies. These would also go really great with some pita wraps, with some tzatziki sauce, cucumber, tomato, but this stuff is seriously so good, and I do really like the marinade. The next thing I picked up are these Atlantic salmon fillets. Let's see, these are farm raised. They're skin on, boneless, and a medium firm texture. It looks like there are, I want to say maybe 4 fillets in here. And I will say the price isn't too bad. This was $11.29, but again, I'm going to probably have this for a quick dinner. I love having salmon maybe once or twice a week. I like baking my salmon with just a little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil, lemon. Sometimes I will add a little bit of soyaki sauce, have that with a side of veggies, and there you have a quick dinner. So I'm very excited to make this sometime this week. The next thing I picked up is this Just Chicken. I pretty much pick this up in every single Trader Joe's grocery haul. It's just so convenient to have in the fridge as a quick snack, a quick meal. I will also put this in my salads, but this is basically just cooked chicken breast in extra virgin olive oil with salt and pepper. It's ready to go. It's all cooked. I will have this cold in my salads, but I will also heat this up and again add a little bit of soyaki sauce, have it over some rice and a side of veggies, and again you have a quick and easy meal. My fiance will also make this in his sandwiches with some bacon, so I always like picking this up. The next thing I picked up is some uncured dry rubbed sliced bacon. This is also a staple in our household. My fiance absolutely loves bacon. Like I mentioned, he loves making bacon sandwiches, bacon chicken sandwiches, bacon ham sandwiches, and honestly, you can't ever go wrong with having bacon as a staple. The next thing I picked up is a bag of blood oranges. I have never picked this up at Trader Joe's. I was actually planning on getting a bag of mandarin, but I did see that this was $2.50 for 2 pounds, so I thought that was a great deal, and I don't know if you can kind of tell up close. They are pretty small size, so I am very curious to see how these will taste, if they're sweet. I will keep you guys updated, but I'm very excited to have this week as probably a snack or probably a little sweet treat after some lunch, but yeah. And then the last thing I have in the first bag is just the frozen chicken tikka masala. If you guys have been watching my grocery hauls for a while now, you guys already know I pick this up in every single haul. My fiance is obsessed with that stuff, and for good reason. It is really good. Let's see, this is 360 calories for this tray. I will say it is a pretty good serving. I will have this sometimes and I do feel pretty satisfied after. This also goes really good with their naan bread, so highly recommend checking these out if you haven't tried it already. Again, this is in the frozen section and I do think it tastes really good. But that is everything in the first bag. And so moving on into my second bag, it looks like I do have a couple of more things in this one, as you might be able to tell, but the first thing we picked up are just some strawberries to snack on throughout the week. My fiance will also make his protein shakes with these strawberries. I will also throw these into smoothies, so always a staple as well. The next thing I picked up are some mini sweet peppers. I think these will be really good for roasting this week to have with either the salmon or the chicken shawarma, so I think this is really good. I will literally just throw this in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and some other seasonings, and you have a very good side to pair with your protein. I also picked up some asparagus. This was a really great deal this week. I want to say this was either $2 or $2.50. So again, very excited to have this. I think this will also pair really well with the salmon. The next thing I picked up is this flatbread right here. This is the burrata, prosciutto, and arugula flatbread. I have picked this up quite a few times. It is very good. This is also very affordable. I want to say this was, I don't know, either $3.99 or $4.49. You'll see the price when I pop it up here, but I do think this is really good. It pairs perfectly with some red wine. Honestly, me and my fiance have been loving The Last of Us, so we will typically have some red wine on a Sunday night, and we typically like to have a snack with it. So I think we will probably have this when we watch The Last of Us tonight. Today is Sunday, so very excited for today's episode. If you are watching that show as well, let me know your thoughts. Are you just as obsessed with that show as everyone else? Let me know. But the next thing I picked up in here is some ginger. Lately, I have been making my own ginger shots just because I know it's flu season and a lot of people are getting sick again. So I actually make my own lemon ginger shots. I will literally just blend this up with a lemon and an orange, add some water, add some turmeric and black pepper, and you have your easy at-home lemon ginger shot for just a couple of dollars. So if you are curious on seeing how I make those shots, let me know. I would love to make a video on how I make those shots. Maybe I will incorporate it into an upcoming What I Eat in a Day. So definitely let me know. Super easy to make. The next thing I picked up are just some broccoli florets, again for roasting. Just like the bell peppers, I will also add a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and then just roast it in the oven. I will also pan fry this or steam it. So broccoli is also another staple for us. Have another box of the chicken tikka masala here. So I did pick up 2 boxes total. And the next thing I picked up is a protein bar. This is the BAREBELLS brand in the cookies and cream. This does have 20 grams of protein and no added sugar. I have picked this up before and you guys, it is so good. The texture kind of reminds me of a Milky Way mixed with a crunch bar. It's just honestly so good. Highly recommend trying these out if you have not tried them already. And the next thing I picked up is just some extra virgin olive oil. I did need to stock up on this, but basically extra virgin olive oil is what I use whenever I prepare all my meals. So I do go through this pretty quickly. And I have another protein bar in here. This is the same brand, BAREBELLS, in the chocolate dough flavor. Again, 20 grams of protein, no added sugar. This has 200 calories, and again, so good. Love this stuff. Honestly, I think this is probably my current favorite protein bar, the ones from Trader Joe's. So again, highly recommend trying them out. And I have just a few things left. The next thing I picked up is just some organic unfiltered honey. Lately, I have been loving making some green tea, so I will add a little bit of lemon to my green tea and a little bit of honey. So got this. The next 2 things I picked up are these SUJA immunity shots. Like I said, I know a lot of people have been getting sick lately, so I definitely wanted to pick 2 of these up. These are also pretty affordable. I want to say these were $2.50 each, but this is basically an immunity shot with vitamin D and zinc, and it also has reishi and probiotics. My bachelorette is also coming up in just a few days, so definitely wanted to stock up on some shots with immunity. And so moving on to the next item, the next thing I picked up is some kombucha. If you guys have been watching my hauls for a while now, you already know how much I love kombucha. Kombucha is an essential in my weekly grocery hauls, but this is just the Synergy brand. This is in the elderberry juniper flavor. I have not seen this flavor at my local Trader Joe's before, so I'm not sure if it's new, but I'm very excited to try this out. I love having kombucha as kind of my soda substitute. It's so good for you, so good for your digestion. These bottles actually have 9 billion living probiotics, and these are about 50 calories, so very low calorie, and I actually drink about half a bottle each day, so this does last me about 2 days, but love this stuff. I'm very excited to try this flavor. I will keep you guys updated on how I end up liking this, but yeah. The next thing I picked up, again, another staple. You guys probably see this in every single Trader Joe's grocery haul, but it is the organic cold pressed juice beverage, and this just has a bunch of veggies. It has cucumber, celery, grapefruit, lettuce, green chard, lemon, kale, spinach, parsley, and some mint tea. So again, I like having this with my weekday lunches. I will have this as my little drink after my lunch, so definitely a staple here. And the next thing I picked up is the non-dairy oat beverage. I have been saying oat milk. I guess technically you're not supposed to say oat milk because this is not technically milk, so I think that's why they call it oat beverage. Just a little fact that I recently learned, but I actually really like the Trader Joe's oat beverage. I feel like this also froths really well, so I like putting this into my coffee, into my smoothies, so also a staple. And I have one last item in here, and it is the crunch chili onion sauce. I literally put this on everything. This is definitely a staple. I will cook my eggs in this. I will top this off on my rice bowls, over noodles, over omelets, literally over anything. This also goes really well with this just chicken. If you heat this up and top it over rice, add a little bit of soyaki, have a side of veggies, and top it off with this stuff, you have a quick and easy lunch or dinner, and it is so good. This is also really good with some dumplings or gyoza, so love this stuff. I honestly go through this jar so fast. And this is made with, and basically this is made with olive oil, with dried garlic and pepper, so very simple, but this is so good. And that is everything I picked up for this week. I do have my receipt right here, and the total for this week came out to $110.96. I don't think that's too bad. Again, this should last me and my fiance about a week to a week and a half, and again, this is a grocery haul for 2 people. But yeah, that is everything I got for this week. I hope you enjoyed today's grocery haul. I hope today's grocery haul gave you some ideas on what to pick up on your next Trader Joe's run, or just some meal inspiration ideas to make this upcoming week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to stick around, so definitely make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And again, I will have a link to more Trader Joe haul videos in my description below, so feel free to check those out next. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!